oldie but classic. So I was asking what I was saying. We never got to finish that conversation because shit, the live started, the show started. So I started the show. Anyway, on March 19th, we got a up and coming treaty injunction. Yeah, this injunction, this webinar I'm doing for the injunction is meant. Hold on, let me pull it up a little bit and just give you a little tasty taste. It says notice of estoppel and stipulations of treaties, challenge to the U.S. statutes and etc. with an injunction and a restitution of said Moors. Yeah, it's meant to get us that restitution, y'all. Restitution is better known as reparations. Now, people gonna ask me, well, Jonah, how long is it gonna take? I don't know if y'all know this or not, but every time we proclaim who we are, especially the way we're doing it in this document, right? We're gonna have not titles of nobility, and we're demanding our land and everything back, right? They're gonna have to make laws, a special task force, and all that to give us what we demand. And we can demand it because it's all inside the treaties, right? And they got to follow treaties because treaties are superior to all their laws, even the Constitution. So this is some serious shit, y'all. And one of the main things I demanded in this thing was I demand that you give me a certificate of non-citizen national, right? So you're gonna have to send off with this injunction an application for the passport when you're doing this injunction, treaty injunction. So it's gonna be, man, I don't know if y'all missed this. I don't know what to say to y'all, man, but it's crazy. So let me do this first little thing right here. Pursuant to Article 6, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution, right? This Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be supreme law of the land, and judges in every state shall be bound thereby. And anything in the Constitution and the laws of any state to the contrary, notwithstanding. See, that's the supremacy clause. It just said anything that goes against these treaties is notwithstanding, even the laws of the United States and on the state level, right? Then let me go on. And so after I cut and paste that up in there, I said, take notice that grounds for court's jurisdiction, State Department responsible for foreign affairs, that you, the Secretary of State, have jurisdiction according to Article 6, Clause 3 of the United States Constitution, as the above mentioned supremacy clause, and you handle all foreign affairs, such as treaties dealing with me, a Moor. Y'all ain't never did no paperwork like this. And all of it is based on their congressional records, right? So you ain't gonna want to miss this webinar, the treaty injunction, March 19th. That's a day before my birthday. We're gonna start off the real new year with a bang. That's right, March 20th is the first day of the new year, according to the earth, right? But I haven't forgotten, y'all. It is Consultation Wednesday. So I guess I'm gonna have to sit here and take some questions and the whole nine. And I noticed a bunch of y'all reached out to my man Tommy with the life insurance. Good, get on that. Get y'all's family's business straight. Make sure the kids, the wife, the grandkids are all straight. If something happens to you and you pass away or whatever, you get that life insurance, that whole policy life insurance. Take care of them if you die, but also get that whole life insurance policy with my man Tommy to take care of your actual life now when you need to build a house, borrow money to buy a house, whatever. You see what I'm saying? It's the way you do commerce, man. We switching up the way we doing commerce as Moors. We're gonna do it smarter, not harder. Now, son, Ladon, where'd he go? He can't even hear me. I want London. Come down here. Hurry up. He gonna look a mess, y'all. He gonna look a mess, but it's all right. He a working man. Oh, okay. That ain't the way you talk to your dad.
Papa.
What you want, Papa? Same verbiage. He just added Papa on it. Tell him about this new stock we bought. Penny stock right now, y'all. It's stock dealing with AI. You know, all the search engines are turning into artificial intelligence. So it's a stock company that deals with the artificial intelligence for your searches. And it's penny stock. What is it? 0.007 cents?
0.0007 cents.
0.007. It's not even 1 cent, y'all. What's the name of the stock? HPNN stock. Yo, y'all gonna look this up. Google HPNN stock. Y'all want to buy this stock. Y'all gonna become millionaires off this stock alone, right? And anything else they need to know? How do they go buy it?
I got it on E-Trader.
My son went. I've been asking him for weeks to go pick it up. He finally did it. He went to E-Trader, 8,000 worth of stocks at one time. So he getting 1 million of them. I'm getting 1 million of them. Probably get Ladybugs 1 million of them. And yeah, I want y'all to jump on it. This won't be the only time I tell you about that stock. I'm gonna tell you about it several times. Like, listen, y'all, this is an opportunity for y'all to actually take whatever money, $50 worth, whatever, get this stock and sit back and hold on. Because the future is that all search engines will be artificial intelligence. All right. Now, with that being said, I guess I've been talking long enough. Let me open up the call lines, take some questions. I'm going to 470-261. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the gods, John.
What up, God?
I just had a couple of quick questions, man.
Sure.
About the 98 trust.
The family trust.
Yeah.
I don't do no family trust.
I caught the web. Huh?
I don't do a family trust. What you talking about?
No, I said the 98 trust.
Oh, the 98 trust. Okay.
Yeah. So I went and caught the webinars. So my question is I got.
Did you get part 1 or part 2?
Well, that was my question. Is because on your website it say trust webinar 2. So is the 98?
You should have got the part 2, and it breaks down. The 98 number is just it's the EIN to your Express Trust.
Right.
And part 2
on
the website, part 2 will show you exactly how to set it up.
Right. See, I just was confused on if it was a different part 1 because it's a part 2, 3, and 4 on the website. So I was saying, okay, maybe the 9-8.
There is a part 1. No, there is a part 1. And part 1, I went over the Wise Trustee Handbook, right? And gave you the template. Part 2, I gave you the same template and showed you how the actual laws of Georgia tells you how to do it. And we had to put one against the other because Wise Trustee Handbook never showed you how to register the trust to make it legit. It wasn't in the book.
Okay. So part 1 is still on the website?
It's still on the website, but really you need part 2.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 2, and I got the 9-8 webinar, the part 2 webinar, and part 3, I think.
Then the 9-8 one is the first one. You got 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, that's what I wasn't too sure about.
Okay.
And then my question is, as far as the grantor, do I have to? My straw man need to be the grantor?
Yes.
I make like my mom, my grantor to my name and trust.
Your straw man needs to be the grantor, because your straw man, you need to put all his shit into the trust.
Got you.
But
okay.
you can have more than one grantor.
Okay, I got you. And then you was just talking about your man Tommy, but the whole life insurance.
Yes.
I don't know. I missed that. I was just trying to get his information.
You go back and listen to the archives. You go to Blog Talk Radio, Jonah Bay, and look up last week's Wednesday show.
All right, gotcha. All right. And then for my 9-8 trust, I can make my son my trustee if I wanted to, right?
You can, but that is a domestic trustee. To get the full protection of the express trust, you want to get a foreign trustee. But you can start off with a domestic trustee and switch it to the foreign trustee. You'll learn about it when you get to part 3.
Okay, how to have a foreign trustee.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get part 3 and go for now.
All right then, peace.
All right, peace.
I ain't got no questions about the 9A Express Trust in a minute. That was refreshing. I'm going to call a 615-506. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, God. Peace, God. What's going on?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, I got a question that's kind of pertaining to the trust. So I was listening to the archives and I heard you talking about the South Dakota Trust and their laws.
I'm gonna go there this summer and see. Here's the thing: we got the Express Trust, but we were searching for CPNs, right? So that we could do tax paperwork and stuff like that, right? To get the benefits of those tax benefits. But ever since I came out with the tax injunction, right? Kind of don't need to go, because now we ain't paying taxes on anything. So, but I still plan to go out there just to make connections and meet the people that's dealing with that, because I'm always searching for more truth and more laws on the truth.
Right. So my question to that would be, I had heard a while back that, well, not too long ago, but Kanye West had bought like a whole bunch of land, acres and acres of land in South Dakota.
Yes, so
you think
true.
That got something to do with it?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure. Look, 50 Cent said he left New York and moved. I forgot where he said he moved because he didn't want to pay taxes. So I'm sure they're teaching their people how to maneuver around that stuff, just like we're learning. So I would say yes. And besides, Kanye knows more about all of this stuff than all the other rappers, because he got tutelage from Trump.
Exactly. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, he's not crazy. He just know more than y'all know, and it makes it sound crazy.
Right, because y'all don't know what he knows. Right. Yo, how about he made Adidas drop him? He got out of the contract, got all that money out of that contract, and now Adidas back at the table begging him to come back.
Trying to pick him back up. Yeah, trying to pick him back up. He knew what he was doing.
So crazy like a fox. That's what that's called.
Right.
He's brilliant, yo. He's brilliant.
No, for sure. I agree with that. Another thing, too, man, I don't know how to feel about that agent at the seminar, bro. I never talked to you about that. Like, what was that about?
Yo, I'm saying that's crazy. Someone, even though I said no taping, no nothing, people still taped it, selling that shit on the market already in less than a week. I mean, they are just really animate about stealing the work that I'm doing and spreading it, and I'm sure they're gonna mess it up. Absolutely.
Man,
But you know, it comes with the territory. It comes with the territory.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. So I wish I had a recording of the seminar, because I'd be asking you some of the questions you already answered in there, but you know, for the ones that we didn't record it, we did what you told us to do, so it'd be a little foggy. You gotta bear with us when we ask you a little questions about that, because we don't have a recording at all.
Right.
Right. But that's all I wanted, God. I just wanted to touch on that right there. It kind of, I was curious about the Kanye West thing, but
yes, sir.
Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. All right, I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 321-277. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, John Bay. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. What's up?
All right. That book your son is reading, that's not a bad book there. That's a good read.
Oh, hell yeah. I've been reading that for the last 30, 40 years. You know, it was certain books that I made all my kids read, like The Last Queen of Hawaii, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, and Napoleon Hill's How to Think and Grow Rich. Certain things that I just pushed those lessons from day one, you know what I mean? Because I want them to think differently than the kids that they're growing up with.
Right.
So that they get different results.
Well, trade lines for, that's out there to get these numbers going.
Oh man, yo, I haven't been keeping up with it.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I ain't been keeping up with it, my brother. I don't even know right now. Tell you the truth. Because I think I did the middle of last year. I was showing y'all all the new trade lines to use and all that. But right now, I'm not even hip.
Okay. Well, appreciate it, and peace to the God out there.
Peace to the God. All right, I'm going to 478-997. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace, Jonah.
What up, dog? No talk to.
We got to talk about it, man.
Right.
Hey, we got that. So that DUI case, right?
Uh-huh.
You already know what this is, right?
Yep. Talked to you earlier today.
So you know what? So when I was up in Virginia and I had got the discovery, so I ended up filing the discovery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked about. So when I get back down here, so I don't show up to court because I'm not even in the state, but I don't give them no notice of that. This is like the first arraignment since I moved the case from Sandy Springs to Fulton.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now when I get there, when I get back in Georgia, I already had started back at work and stuff. So I'm like, hold on, let me see what they done put in here since I didn't show up, but I filed a discovery. So they throw in they like dormant case warrant issue, right? So I typed the shit in just to see what that shit was. It was like a kind of like a bench warrant for failure to appear.
Mm-hmm.
So I call around. Then I call down there to Fulton and they say, yeah, it's nothing. You just show your ID. We'll put you back on counter. All right, cool. So I go down there. So in the midst of me talking to the dude, the guy tell me, he say, I was like, yo, so they had a warrant for my arrest or something? He was like, nah, they never even put shit in there. But on the docket or however when you submit all your shit, when you have a court through the, filing papers and shit, they had it like it was there. Kind of find out they never filed nothing there. So I know the paperwork itself.
Yeah, you know the paperwork working. See, the Constitution guarantees you certain things, right? And that actual writ of discovery asks for what's guaranteed you. Now, if they are honest, they don't have no moves to make.
All right, check. So 2 days ago, what's the date? 8th, so on the 6th, they filed they sent the discovery over. Now, outside of the 6th, before the 6th, I probably want to say about a week ago, I went ahead and did what you had mentioned initially. It was like, yo, file your injunction from 2018, file your injunction into it. So I filed the default injunction into the case.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's on the record. Of course, they not gonna say shit about that.
Oh, hell no, they ain't gonna talk about that.
So it's just there. It's just sitting there. All right. So he sent the discovery over. So I see the acquisition when the officer.
Now the next time you gotta go in for hearing, what you're gonna say is
the first time I'm actually gonna do. This is gonna be the first time, Joe.
Okay, when you go in for the hearing, you're gonna say, "I'd like to move my motions into evidence." See, right now you only have it in the record. You're gonna move it into evidence. They're gonna want to shut that case down immediately.
Okay, I want to move. Now, also in this, because I'm probably going to still get a private consultation just to be on the safe side.
Right.
But on the arraignment is really they got the jury trial. They ain't even got the arraignment up there. They just a jury trial with the judge Dane Morris or something. So on the 17th, I'm telling you how I'm running this shit down. The 17th of March, I'm gonna go ahead and cop the 241, 242 shit. I'm
getting them ready.
That webinar.
Yes, getting them ready.
All right. So, but I'm only gonna be pressed for time, so I'm gonna have to try to get this file into federal court like on the 20th, and then the court date is the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm gonna have time to put that together if I get it the 17th and be having it ready to shoot it in?
Depends on how hard you work.
Sure. Makes sense. Okay. Now,
but you know you don't have to get your suit in right away anyway.
I don't.
Why would you?
I just wanted to, you know how it is. You just be wanting to put pressure on shit.
I feel you.
So
don't forget pressure breaks pipes.
Say that again.
Don't forget pressure breaks pipes.
That's true. So do you think would you think it's still a smart idea to file my DBA on the record?
You can.
And hit them with the cease and desist?
You can. Yes, you can. I see you've been in them archives.
I've been in the archive, but you know I'm a long time student.
Right.
Because now I got to put all the
to use.
All these bullets that I got.
Right.
Yeah, I got to put all these bullets to use now.
Nigga, you trying to turn it into a Uzi, ain't you?
Yeah, so I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Because they pressing the shit, and it shouldn't have been all that. Really shouldn't have been all that. And they just wouldn't let me ride. And the fact that the Supreme Court, and I know I got the Supreme Court of Georgia stating that you can refuse the breathalyzer, and because that's a form of violating your rights to not incriminate yourself.
It's incriminating yourself.
All right. So I bet. So you say I need to tell them that I want to take my motions and move them into evidence.
Uh-huh. You be all right, Ben.
Okay. All right, I got you. I'm going to still get my cousin spaces just so I could be, you know what I mean, have that extra juice right before I go up in there.
All right, that's what's up. And I still ain't got no graduation ring, man.
Man, oh yeah.
You be shitting on me. Yo, Ben, when I first copped my motherfucking Aston Martin, I went downtown to Peter Street fucking around with Ben, man. He had on this fantastic championship ring, right? He's been supposed to be giving me that information. He didn't. Ben's a bad luck motherfucker because when we made it back to my car, someone bust my window out that night looking for a gun. Shit was fucked up.
You didn't even see it at first.
Word.
I was like, yo.
That shit was crazy. I'm like, God damn, new damn car, and they did this shit.
It was that paint job. That paint job was hot. That shit was hot. That shit made the whole.
That Tiffany blue. Right.
Yeah, that shit was icy.
No doubt. But yo, that's how long I've been waiting to get that ring, son. Stop shitting on your boy, man. I'm always here for you, man. Stop doing that to me.
I got you.
All right, peace, God.
Where they going?
All right, I'm going to 615-838. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God. Peace to the God.
What up, God?
Man, that's crazy. He was just hitting on the same situation I'm going through with the DUI charge.
Yo, so many people are catching DUIs, yo. I'm consulting mad people on DUI cases, man. At least 10 people.
I had my notebook out while you were talking.
Yeah, man.
So I just put my writ of discovery in. So the question I did have when you sent me over that final copy with the certificate of service and the giraffe on it. Inside the certificate of service, I noticed words like notice of estoppel and stipulations of constitutional challenge. That shouldn't be changed, right?
Yeah, that should take that out. It's inside the certificate of service?
Yeah, it's inside
yeah, take that out. Oh, well, see, you got to change that because the paper that I cut and paste that from was talking about an injunction, right? So in your certificate of service, it's going to be called whatever your paperwork is. And in your case, it's going to be a discovery. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so check this out. I didn't know that. And I put that paperwork in today, but I wanted to call and ask you about it. So that's still in there. So what would that do to the...
It ain't going to do shit. It ain't going to do shit. It's minor. But I would still probably put it back in and change it right.
Put it back in, change it right, and then do I need to go ahead and resubmit that paper?
That one, yeah. You're gonna do amended. Put amended certificate of service.
Amended too, because that was the amended one. Should I put it?
Leave that shit alone, dog. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it as is. Their paperwork be having mistakes in it too.
Yeah, I figured that. Me and my buddy was talking about it, and we were just unsure. And I said, I know Jonah didn't notice that because he said
it's in there. I thought you would know the label it whatever the hell you're saying.
I changed it up a little bit, but I didn't want to take them words out. But the killer part is I wasn't able to question you about it because you sent it to me at the end, and you was like, "Here go the final copy. Go ahead." Yeah. So that was one thing. But that was the question. If you can, it's not gonna bite me in the ass.
It shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
Yeah, I did put discovery inside of it too.
Okay.
So I made sure I had that word in it, but I didn't want to change it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my only question, man. So,
all right. Peace, God.
Peace to
God. I'm going to 901-631. Peace to the God. Peace. Yo, that shit smell good, yo.
Hey, peace. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something about the paperwork as well, though. I noticed that on a few paperwork that, that I purchased from you, it did have the flags on there.
Yeah.
And certain ones didn't have the flags on it. Now, are we still using the silver flag?
Yeah, I do. Yes. In fact, the treaty injunction that I'll be doing soon on March 19th, it has the peace flag. No, actually, it has the 13 colony flags. It got a red flag, all red, nothing else on it, and then it got your classic Moroccan flag. You know what I mean? Remember, I go by the law of the flag. So depending on what I'm talking about in that paperwork, the flag will be there. Now, in the treaty injunction, I have the Articles of Confederation, which means I had to use the 13 colony flag. I have the flag of Morocco, which y'all know with the red field with the green star, right? But I didn't want it to be confused with the Morocco of 1956. So I added the original red flag, which is all red with nothing else on it from the Moroccan Empire. See? So depending on what the document is talking about, I put that flag on the document on the top because you got to remember all paperwork is a vessel. And if your paperwork, your vessel don't have a flag, they can pirate it. It's to protect the paperwork, those flags. In case y'all didn't know that, that's the lesson for y'all tonight. And if you don't believe me, just Google law of the flag. Go ahead.
So the ones that don't have the flag on it, so I just copy and paste.
Yes.
And place the flag on the top.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. And another thing to piggyback off what the last brother was asking about the certificate of service. I was noticing that most of them, they were having like solicitor general. Isn't that like the attorney general?
It was supposed to be attorney general.
Okay. But
some people don't know the difference.
Change that out.
Yeah, some people don't know the difference.
Right.
This is the attorney general. I say it 24/7, attorney general.
Right. Okay. So just in that certificate of service where you would have attorney general, and I'm sending it to like the clerk and the attorney general. Them the two names that I need to put in that certificate of service.
What are you doing?
Well, it was the motion to dismiss. I had did a motion to dismiss.
Oh, see, if you're doing a motion to dismiss, you can send it to Solicitor General and the clerk. And make sure on one of those copies that you give to the clerk, it says for opposing attorney.
What about their writ of discovery? Do we send that to the Solicitor General and to the clerk?
You can snitch on them. Yes, you can do that.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm going to yield the floor. God, peace.
All right, peace, God. All right, I'm going to 636-249. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the gods.
What up, God?
What's going on?
Good. Keep on talking. I got a piece, so keep on talking. I'm going to try to listen while I peep.
I'm gonna start the upsetting this point first. I'm just catching wind. You say that somebody hijacked our freaking seminar? That's some bogus shit. That is bogus. Anyway, that's beyond bogus. That's upsetting for real. And I know all the listeners are right now. They who attended that private seminar, they definitely upset. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm trying to wait for you to come back because I got a question for you on top of all of that.
Yeah, man, that shit is bogus. I kind of blame myself because remember, I had the scanner, and my son should have used the scanner where the scanner was gonna scan electrical frequencies, so we'd have known exactly who had electrical devices on them. He was supposed to use the metal detector while y'all came in, but shit, it was already 100 people in the room before we even got there. So I blame myself for not using the tools that I bought to handle that.
Yeah, that's up there. That pissed me off. I mean, so now I just feel like I got to move a lot quicker. So my question for tonight to you, Jonah, was when it come down to his name was Tommy, right?
Yes.
The life insurance.
Yes.
A friend of yours. Well, I wanted to know, are we able to even apply that discharge information with something like that with any other?
I wouldn't fuck with that. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I already know life insurance is a benefit to me. I'm just gonna do it the regular way to make sure I'm covered.
Right, that makes sense. I was thinking that too.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm glad that
And
everybody
then
did,
you can't
you know,
be out there messing up my man Tommy's name. I don't mind doing it to people I don't know, but that's my boy.
Okay. All right, well, I yield the floor. We only got a few minutes left. Let's fail to get the question in.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, I'm going to 561 856. Peace to the God.
What's going on, John?
Chilling. Fucking great, awesome.
No, I was I finally got those child support for about a week now.
Well, I don't know. I think it's crazy that so many of y'all are dealing with child support and buying a child support injunction now. It's unreal. Is it because I did the new one and got rid of the name that shall not be mentioned paperwork? I don't understand. All of a sudden, there's huge influx of child support.
Yeah. Dang.
Was it James Brown doing his testimony?
Yeah. Yeah, James. Yeah, he had James Brown information. The one I got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just looking, should I or how do should I check up on it, or how do I check up on it, or should I just wait to contact me because I just changed my address?
You said you sent it in how long ago?
About a week ago.
About a week? God damn. They ain't even had time to even let it get into there yet. What's gonna happen is they're gonna contact you sooner or later to show up to court.
Okay.
Especially if your ass don't pay shit. Y'all gotta realize that child support is unconstitutional and illegal. Child support, even the Supreme Court has said that child support is unconstitutional because it goes against separation of state and it does away with due process. Now, the child support injunction I gave y'all exploits all the practices of no due process. Especially when it starts talking about y'all ain't my creditor. Y'all don't have promissory notes from me. How the hell y'all gonna be my creditor? So how do I owe you money if you're not my creditor? Right? Then add the fact that the Bible said you can't do it. And when they try to collect child support, it's under the code 666, which is the mark of the beast, goes against my religious freedoms, right? Everything about it. And then the number one thing, if you take my money without giving me anything in return, that is slavery. That's the number one thing that's illegal about it. It's slavery. And add the fact that I wrote in there, you can't take my private money and apply it to what? The public. And if you do take something from me, you have to pay me before you take it. They never did none of that. I mean, child support 100% is against all constitutions. It's unconstitutional.
Yeah. So I'm ready. I read it over 9 times. I still read it, to this day. It's almost verbatim, like you said.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, I also read that Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and that the cash flow quadrant.
Yeah, the cash flow quadrant.
Robert Kiyosaki.
For sure.
Ain't that still Robert Kiyosaki?
Yeah, that's his books.
I follow him on YouTube.
Me too.
Shows his one of his
his ancestors. It was a black samurai
Mm-hmm.
fighting in war in California.
Yeah. See, a lot of the people,
great.
a lot of rich people, they have time to study, right? Study all types of shit. And they be knowing who they are. And that's why Robert Kiyosaki probably was
90
always
seconds.
on melanated people's side, because he knew where he came from. You know what I mean? But that's our show for the day. Wonderful talking to you, bro. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, that's our show. I hope y'all learned a lot and enjoyed it. Be talking to you soon. Remember, we got the up and coming webinar, Treaty Injunction. This is one you cannot miss. It's one that you do not want to miss. And watch the people steal this shit and try to fuck it up for y'all. It's going to happen. Everything I put out, that's what happens. So y'all better jump on it ASAP so y'all can get the right paperwork and get it done correctly. All right, I'm out of here. Peace to the gods.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.